All
It's
right, hey
official.
everybody. So glad you're here with us today. I'm Jenny Harkle-Rode. I'm the owner of Balanced You, and I have my amazing co-host.
Malvina Messler with you, leadership and quantum success coach. Welcome to Winning in 2024, your Momentum Masterclass.
Hold on to your hat because today is going to be a power-packed 90 minutes. We have so much prepared for you, so much to share, so many tools and tips and techniques and secrets. So you're going to want to have some paper and pen or your laptop, something to type on handy, some water so you can stay hydrated through all this training. And we're just excited to share with you what we've learned to turn our lives around, because living your best life is pretty awesome. And now that we know how to do it, we want to share it with everybody. And so we're thankful and grateful that you guys took this opportunity to be here with us today to learn our secrets and apply them to your life so you can have your best year yet.
That's right. Here's to living extraordinary life, because what I know about you is that you are a person who's got extraordinary goals. And if I were to guess, you're probably a visionary and a dreamer. Am I right? Then beautiful. Then this masterclass is for you. Next 90 minutes will be as powerful as you want them to be. So set an intention, grab the journal, put your intention at the top, and let's do this.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna share my screen.
Try one more time.
One more time. Okay. Take two, take two. There we go.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Looks
Excellent.
good.
Here we are, Winning in 2024, your Momentum Masterclass. Unlock the power of your mind and set your vision for 2024 with Jenny and Malvina. And I'm Malvina.
And I'm Jenny.
Beautiful. So what are we going to be talking about today? This is a packed 90 minutes, and our agenda for today consists of, we're going to start with the vision creation. So some of you may already have a vision started. Maybe you already dove into it. Some of you might be still working on some of that or your goals. Today is the day to get deeper and clear on your vision so you can take that aligned action in direction of your dreams. Then we're going to move into life fulfillment formula. Because what's the value of achieving our goals if we don't feel fulfilled inside, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Then we're going to talk a little bit about your life purpose, how you can deepen that sense of fulfillment by staying in your purpose and really powerfully navigating life and your business in a direction of fulfilling that purpose. And then once you are dreaming big, once you know where you're heading, Jenny is gonna step in to help you quiet that negative self-talk and help you discover the tools that can actually help you overcome some of those roadblocks and the mindset limiter. So the 17-second rule is something you do not want to miss. The 3 secrets of the mind. Well, neuroscience, you can study it for years. There is so much information, but Jenny is going to simplify it for you. She's going to give you the 3 secrets of the mind that you just need to know and that you can start using right away, starting today. And finally, we want you to also not just learn, but apply things. So we are gonna get you equipped with a brain exercise for peak performance. How many of you already know that you already have the clarity, or maybe you know where you're heading, but if you could only have the tools so you could perform at your peak state, be in that flow, then you could have a winning year. We're gonna tackle that today. So I want to hear in the chat, which part are you most excited to hear? Again, going back to what Jenny was saying earlier, your brain wants to know what directive you're giving it. So if you tell your brain, I really want to pay attention and master those 3 secrets of the mind, guess what happens? Your subconscious mind will work towards it. So put it in a chat and let's go.
I love it. And I just have to add for Malvina, you know, the reason that we're doing this masterclass today is I had a private session with Malvina. I was the client, and I thought I was really clear on my vision. And she just kind of broke it open and opened it up to a whole nother level that I had never really clarified, which helped me really achieve my goals even bigger and faster. And so I thought, wow, what she offers is really powerful, and I want to share it with everybody that I know. So that's why Malvina's here today, because this is not just talk. This is life changing. And so I'm super excited that you guys have a chance to be here with us today.
That's right. Thank you, Jenny, for the honor of helping direct you back to yourself. And, you know, Jenny is a powerhouse in San Diego, and I am so thrilled that we can be joining forces today for you. Because I'm sure I'm not speaking just for myself, but for many of you who are impact entrepreneurs, and you are on a mission to make a difference. And so we know that we could try to get there by ourselves, but going there with someone is much more enjoyable and we can get there faster. So that's why Jenny and I are here together partnering, and that's why we invited you on a journey. And to take things to the next step, I'd love to know how many of you already have would like to work a little more on your vision. How many of you feel like vision is still the thing you want to tackle? Put vision in a chat so we know. And if goals, all right, a lot of people will still interested in the vision creation, beautiful. And if goal setting is something that you haven't finished for 2024, put that in a chat, goal setting. More precision, amazing. And then who here already has their vision? Maybe it's already on a vision board. Maybe you already have the goals laid out, and you are feeling anxious because you're like, oh my gosh, what now? How am I gonna get there? And that anxiety is creeping in. And you've got that negative self-talk showing up. And so you'd like some tools to equip you with overcoming that fear, that negative self-talk. That's me. Okay. Put fear or blocks. Yes. All right. All right. Well, we've got exactly what you need. So I'm going to share my screen once again, Jenny.
Perfect. And I have the opportunity to officially introduce Malvina and let you guys know a little bit more about her and about her background and what she brings to the table to offer to you today. So she's going to share her screen, and I'm going to read what we've got here.
I am sorry, it's becoming challenging with my 2 screens.
Okay. Oh, you're double screening it. Yeah, that does get tricky. Which?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm an overachiever. Any overachievers in the house?
Right? All right. Well, oh, here we go. It's coming. Perfect.
Coming.
All right. All right. So Malvina 𝑚essler is a powerhouse quantum success coach, speaker, best-selling author, and Paris Retreats host extraordinaire. Malvina grew up in communist Poland and moved to America by herself to create a life filled with possibility. With her business background and mindset expertise, Malvina empowers women to step into their life purpose, unleash their inner CEO energy, and design their careers on their own terms. She has done just that by splitting her time between sunny San Diego and the iconic city of Paris, where she hosts her signature retreat for high-achieving women. Please give it up for Malvina Messler.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you for this intro. And I'm so happy to be in sunny California because I spent first half of my life in cold Poland during the winter season. And for those of you who might have grew up on the East Coast, you know what I'm talking about. And then lately, last decade in Colorado, which can be incredibly beautiful, but also incredibly chilly. And I know that I've got some friends from Colorado on this call. So you ladies are probably trying to stay toasty right now. But before I got to be a coach and speaker and do all those fabulous things that literally fill my soul with joy and fulfillment, you know, I struggled too, and I took certain path and direction in life that got me to where I am today. So I wanted to share some of those tips with you that took me on my personal development journey. And as I studied under greatest leaders and spent a lot of time, invested a lot of time, energy, and money to learn those strategies, I'm bringing them to you in a compact serving. So let's do this. And, you know, I know many of you are still looking to work on a vision. Some of you are looking to work on goals. And I want to ask you, what is the difference between goals and a vision? What do you think that difference is? And you can put it in a chat if you have some thoughts. Vision is where you're going. Hey, Don, good to see you. Goal is the roadmap to the vision. Beautiful. Vision is long-term and very big picture. Goals are get you there. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. You guys get that? Beautiful. Yes. All of that is about right. So can I share a little story with you? Because I feel like stories connect us and put those big words in a better context. So there was a time where I was an executive in a technology company and I was in business development. And I had my goals for the year a lot of times directed or served on a platter for me by the CEO. So I kind of started, there was a time where I would plan my goal setting journey and my life based on that initial impulse of, okay, you're supposed to do this, we want you to get there. And then knowing the parameters of my work or restrictions, like only 2-week vacation time, I was planning my year out of that place. Who knows what I'm talking about? Where you have some kind of structure that kind of directs you where your goal setting starts. Yeah. Okay, that sounds familiar. So that was me. And I was always achieving those goals, right? And I would be a top performer, I would hit them. And how did I do this? I would tap into techniques like the ones that Jenny's going to be teaching you. So that was making it easier for me. But you know what? At the end of the year, what I was finding is that even though I achieved all my goals, I realized one day that in achieving all my goals, I was hitting my goals, but while I was doing that, I was actually fulfilling someone else's vision, not mine. Has that ever happened to you? where maybe there are goals for your business. Maybe there are goals for your household, like financial goals. Maybe you are in a career where you're stepping up the ladder and you know what the next step is. And as you're doing that, what happened to me was I felt really good about myself. I felt proud. Who loves crossing things off the list? Like, I achieved, I did it, right? So it is confidence building, and it felt really good. And what I also noticed in this process was that, yes, I was an achiever. Yes, I was a high performer. But no, I wasn't living out my dream life because I didn't take the time to set the vision for myself. So the following year, things changed dramatically. Instead of traveling only to places where my job would send me, I ended up visiting 5 countries, including Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, France, Poland, Croatia. And I had the best year up until then, right? So what changed in my goal setting and my planning process? I started asking myself different questions. So who would like to know what those questions were that directed me to a different outcome, right? Yes. You see, sometimes it's not just about the strategy. What I've learned in life is, and I'm a business strategist, most of my life, that's what I was doing. In fact, I was a SMART goals expert. Once I had teams of people working for me, they would come to me to teach them how to set those SMART goals so they can achieve them. Any SMART goals lovers in the house? You're really good at SMART goals. You can recite the acronym, you know how to set those, and you actually achieve them, right? What I know about people who are in mine and Jenny's circle is that you are action takers and you are high achievers. So I already know that about you. So let me take you through some of the questions that I started asking myself to get to a different outcome. So the first question was, I asked myself, what am I no longer willing to tolerate? And I encourage you to put that question down. That question opened a big can of worms for me. So back then, what I realized is, even though I had a nice cushy title and a 6-figure income, I was working for a company that had those giant touchscreen kiosks, and we had to ship them in and out. So we had a big warehouse, and my office that had nothing to do with warehousing was inside that warehouse. So my environment was nothing like this. No pretty flowers and paintings. It was dusty warehouse. Even it gets worse. Because mostly it was men working in that warehouse. We had one bathroom and it would get pretty ugly there. And the cleaning lady, even though she was coming pretty often, it was not often enough. And so imagine this. Here I am, 6-figure earner with a great career. And this is what I'm having to put up with. So one of the things I asked myself, what am I no longer willing to tolerate, is that environment. That was not okay with me anymore. So what is it in your life or in your business that you're no longer willing to tolerate? Is it that you're overworking yourself and you are working 12, 14, 16-hour days, even though your business is thriving and maybe scaling, and yet here you are, a prisoner to your business? Is it that the clientele you're serving is really not your ideal clientele? And when you go to work, yes, the money's coming in, but you feel stressed and it's not a joy to be there? What is it? Look at your relationships. Look at the area of your health and vitality. It's beginning of the new year. Some of us have health goals, right? And we know but our health and vitality and our energy is connected with our results in our career, in our business, right? So hopefully you've got something there. And if you're brave enough to share it in the chat, put it in the chat. Someone says lack of respect for what I have to offer. Yes, you're no longer willing to tolerate that. That's right. So that list, well, after this workshop, I encourage you to actually go through every area of your life and ask yourself this question. So that was the first question I asked myself. And there were other things on that list that showed up, you know, like my travel. I'm a gypsy at heart. And so that's why travel is always important to me. And I feel from the neuroscience perspective that we can really expand our horizons and our experience in life becomes much more broader and fuller when we travel. And yet I often travel just to places where my job would take me. And when I extended my stay, any savvy women who know how to stretch a dollar on this call or men, right? Or, you know, it was trips with family or friends, things that my boyfriend wanted to do, not so much me. And so I went along to that destination, right? So I decided that I was no longer willing to tolerate just traveling to where life took me, but rather deciding and powerfully executing on where I wanted to go. So question 2 that I asked myself was, what do I want more of? And this is an opportunity to reflect on the last year and kind of do a scan. And maybe if you have time to glance through either your photo gallery or your calendar and reflect. What do you want more of? What is in your favorite pictures folder, right? What are those moments that brought you joy, true authentic happiness or fulfillment? What is it? So for me, it was adventure. I realized that I absolutely loved adventure and that I needed physical adventure, a challenge kind of adventure, and I loved outdoors. And it was missing because, yes, I was excelling at work, but I was doing it at the cost of my soul's expression, which wanted to express itself through adventure. And another element that was missing, remember what I told you about this dusty warehouse? Well, one big element, me being a European at heart, was beauty. Beauty is a value for me. I actually studied philosophy. So I came full circle. Now I teach women how to find the path to themselves and step into their purpose, which actually has a lot to do with philosophical questions. What are we here for? And part of philosophy is also aesthetic. That is a division of philosophy. So I appreciate beauty, and yet I had hardly any of that beauty in my life. So that was on my list. So what is on your list? What is on your list right now? Is it growth? Is it adventure? Is it beauty? Is it joy, laughter? Perhaps you're not having enough fun times and it's all work, work, work. What is it? Is it collaboration? Balance, inspiration, and adventure. Thank you, Claire. Beautiful. Good health, travel, and career development. Amazing. I love that it all comes in threes. Our mind, actually, Jenny, right? Our mind loves the sets of threes or fives. It's like easy to digest. Beautiful. Yes. So put it on your list. What is it? Growth, collaboration, and travel, right? And, you know, some of you put financial success and freedom on the goals list. And some of you may already have that and may experiencing that you're prisoners to that business that was supposed to give you freedom. Or maybe managing staff is such a exhausting job that you're a ball of stress, right? Or you simply do not have the time to spend your money that you earned so hard. So maybe there is freedom that you're seeking. So put it on that list. More connections with like-minded people. That's right. So for me, when I asked myself this question, it was definitely adventure and beauty. But then I asked myself another question. How do I want to feel this year? How do I want to feel? So how do you want to feel? And I would invite you to take inventory of last year. How did you feel last year? What was a predominant emotion that accompanied you last year? Was it stress and anxiety and fear? Or was it excitement, possibility, happiness, joy, bliss, inspiration? And what emotions do you want to experience the most? What emotions do you want to live with the most? So how do you want to feel? Who, and why am I asking this question? It sounds simple, but who has had on their vision board or under or on your goal setting sheet, let's say, I want to become a millionaire or I want to earn X amount of money. And then you got there and you realize, oops, I forgot to clarify. I wanted to be a happy and joyous millionaire. Or I wanted to be a stress-free six-figure income earner, right? So once we get there, oftentimes we realize, oh my gosh, yes, I achieved that goal. And yet I don't feel the same way I thought I would feel, because we set the goal thinking that we're going to get all of the goodness that comes with it. But what is that goodness? What is achieving that goal supposed to make available to us? How do we want to feel? So for me, it was feeling free and inspired and challenged to grow. So what are the key feelings you want to feel in 2024? Let's see that. Okay. So Joanna experienced loneliness and anxiety. So now she's inviting contentment. Okay. Content, supported. Okay. You want to feel love, ease, flow, abundance. Yes, beautiful. And loved, happy, relaxed. And this exercise is really powerful because just like Jenny mentioned earlier, our reticular activating system can only work for us when we give it a direction. So by even naming those feelings and emotions we want to feel, we're literally in that moment, you answering my question and putting it in the chat and writing it down, that's one of the steps to reprogram your mind, rewire yourself towards the direction you want to head in. So it's really powerful. And then I asked myself, what kind of people do I want to spend time with? Have you ever heard that we become the average of 5 people we spend time with most? So who do you want to be spending your time with? Do you want to spend time with visionaries, with entrepreneurs, with thought leaders, with heart-centered people, with change makers, with spiritual people? What is it? Who is on that list? And you might not have the names, right? Who is it? So like this year for me, because I did that exercise, do this exercise this year, every year. And I thought, this year I would like to call in more artists into my life, because I'm surrounded by incredible purpose-driven impact entrepreneurs, which used to not be the case. But now that it's manifested, I want to invite more art into my life. So people who are where I want to be with authenticity. So authentic people, okay. Successful people in business and personal relationships. Oh, I love it, Veronica. Not just success, business success, but you've got that combination. You want them to be have the balanced life. Amazing. Positive energy, people with positive energy. Absolutely. Amazing. And I have many more questions on that list, but and I usually do a 2-hour vision intensive. So I'm going to make this a little shorter for you today. So now that we're kind of getting the juices flowing and hopefully answering those questions is helping you to identify what is it that you want to put on that vision. As that vision starts to form, how do you want to feel? Who do you want to be surrounded with? What do you want your surroundings to look like? The vision is coming to light. The next question is, how do we set the goals like visionaries that we are? Because we don't want to just have average results. We want to have extraordinary results and extraordinary life, right? You know, one thing that I'm really big on, and that's why I decided to master quantum strategies, is I do not want to be on a hustle train. Who's with me? Who's been on a hustle train and you're like, oh, I'm done with that. No more hustle train. Okay. So beautiful. Yes, Laura. So with that, if you don't want to be on that hustle train, then I invite you to set goals like a visionary. And there are 3 levels of goals. So write that down. The first level of goals is need-based goals. And you might notice that, but when you set financial goals or set professional goals or even your personal goals, you look at your basic needs first. And that could be like, okay, how much is my overhead in my business? How much is payroll so I can pay my employees? And based on that, you have certain targets, right? Same for your personal goals. How much is my mortgage? How much do most bills cost me, right? Those are need-based goals. Can you already feel that low frequency when I even talk about that? Like, it's not inspiring. It's actually fear-based. Like, wow, what will happen if I don't have that money to pay my staff or to cover mortgage? It's fear-based goal, very low frequency, uninspiring. So if you have those goals, I invite you to move them up to the want, the second level. So they're want-based goals. And want-based goals is where we get into our creator energy, because I believe that we're all powerful creators with infinite potential to get any desired results we want in life. In fact, I know that for sure, and Jenny is going to show you how we actually get there. So when you start allowing yourself to want certain things, that could look like, okay, I've got this Honda and I would like to have a Mercedes, right? That's a want base. It's like, okay, I want something nicer for myself. Or maybe you've been going on vacations to lake vacations and now you'd like to go on a yacht vacation. That's a want. So who's got some juicy and exciting and fun want level goals? Let's hear them. What are they? And ladies, don't be afraid to put them up there. You know, one of the things I do as a women empowerment coach is I help women increase their self-love index, because we've been programmed to believe that we gotta be so humble to the point that we can't even say it out loud. What is it that we really want? And it's somehow there are many limiting beliefs around that. So this is a safe space where you can dream big, you can share all your wants and desires. Beautiful retreat location in Thailand. Oh, Bali, yes. Biannual yoga retreat. Take your kids to Europe, Jaylene. Oh, yes. Italian home. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna visit you, Laura. Beach house on the sand. Yes, Jenny. Oh, beautiful. High vibration peeps. Yes. Purchase an ocean view investment property. Absolutely. Beautiful. All right. Well, the next level of your goals is the desire goals. And this is where things get fun and juicy. Desire goals. So this is when you actually step outside of just wants, because wants are often for us. But when you tap into the desire goals, they're always for more than just us. Give you an example. When I felt unfulfilled in my six-figure job, I decided to take myself to Paris. And I've been there many times, but this time was different. I was going to pamper myself. I was going to do it right and really show love to myself and allow myself this solo journey. And when I went to Paris that year, something amazing happened. Not only I found myself again, I reignited that spark, but when I came back, what happened was, and two girlfriends took me up on the offer and said, we want to go with you. What happened was I realized that this could be a powerful retreat because there are other women who might be going through something similar that I am. So my desire, me letting myself to follow that desire, splurging on myself, turned into an annual retreat that I now host. So something for others. So how many of you are not allowing your desires to have a voice? And that desire has a lot to do with the life fulfillment formula, which my time is running out, so I'm just going to give it to you really quickly. So write this down. Your life purpose is the why behind your actions, and your vision is the how you are living out that purpose, and your vocation is the vehicle to manifest your vision. And so you see how all of that combined creates a powerful, potent formula for living a fulfilled life of impact. And in fact, I'll leave you with a powerful quote. So let me share my screen here.
Can you repeat that last thing you said?
Yes, hold on. So the last thing I said, your life purpose is the why behind your actions. Your vision is the how you fulfill that purpose. And your vocation is the vehicle to manifest your vision. And I want to leave you with one powerful quote. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." So if any of you is just thinking, but I'm good with where my business is, I'm good where my life is, don't be selfish, don't be stingy, don't think just about yourself, because I know that every single one of you has a big purpose, big mission. And when you allow yourself to follow that purpose, follow that desire, and step into it, you will ignite profound servant leadership, life of fulfillment that will keep on giving to others. So that's it for me, and stick around if you want to get the full vision workbook, because at the end of this masterclass, you'll get a fillable workbook from me so you can continue this inquiry. All right.
Nice job, Malvina. I love it. I took tons of notes and I love those questions. I am definitely going to ask myself those questions. And I loved how you said you can ask them in every category of your life. So dig deep and get some answers to really clarify the vision. So powerful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenny. And if you have any golden nuggets, what stood out for you most? What's the clarity that you got? Put it in a chat to inspire each other. We want to hear it. We're halfway through the masterclass. Hopefully you got something powerful for yourself. So put it in the chat. All right, but the game is not over yet. Now that you started dreaming big and allowed yourself to step into your desire, and maybe you're kind of getting anxious, and you're like, can I possibly put that publishing a book or having that property on the coast or creating a Bali retreat? If you are scared and anxious, that's the goal worthy of you. If you're not dreaming big enough. I dare you to dream bigger, because Jenny is going to help you take any roadblocks that are showing up, any limiting beliefs, any negative self-talk, and just dissolve them in the next 25 minutes. So it is my pleasure to introduce to you Jenny Harkleroth, mindset coach. And Jenny is a #1 best-selling author, speaker, and mind change expert. She's a mother of 4, which is her greatest claim to fame. Jenny is a big-hearted entrepreneur and business leader. She built a business in San Diego over 13 years, producing double digits in the millions. And with the power of the mind, Jenny overcame her past of chronic pain, addictions, bad relationships, and unhappiness. She never knew how sweet life could be until she changed her mind, and that changed everything. Jenny has a dramatic story to share, breaking her back on a mountain cliff. And that event changed everything and gave her a ferocious appetite to transform lives and help others create what's missing in their lives. And I had a pleasure of getting a glimpse into Jenny's powerful portal that she created and the tools that she designed. And I was so impressed, because I'm a neuroscience nerd myself, and I just loved what she put together over those 13 years. And so you're in for a treat. Jenny, take it away.
Thank you, Malvina. So happy to be here with you guys today and to share my passion of the power of the mind and how you can really put it to work for you. You know, Henry Ford says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And he really knew the truth that our belief about what we can achieve has to do with if we achieve it or not. So I'm excited to dive deep into the power of the mind with you today and give you some tools that you may not yet know unless you've been hanging out with me for a while. Then I'm going to reinforce them. Some new tools of how to really get your mind working for you instead of against you. Because the truth is, if you look at your life is a printout of your belief system. Your life is a printout of your subconscious mind and subconscious patterns and how your brain is functioning. And so if you look at your life, everything that's working well, it's because your brain is supporting you in that. And if you look at your life and you see what's not working so well, there's some subconscious blocks, there's some lack of belief. And so we're going to talk about today how to change all of that. Like Malvina said, I love coaching and helping people learn about the power of the mind so they can really make a huge impact in their life. And before, I was in a career and a business that I was very successful at, but it wasn't my passion. And, you know, I thought the secret was just making money, and then all things would be good. But like Malvina, I didn't clarify that goal. I didn't say happy millionaire. I just said millionaire. And then when I got there, there was a lot missing. And so I'm excited to share today with you what I've learned, because I know that some of you wish there were a few more dollars in your bank account. And I know that many of you are looking for some new tools, because we know that if we keep doing the same thing, we're going to keep getting the same result. And I know that most of you are here because you're willing to learn and listen and implement and change. Right? It's easy to keep doing the same old thing and getting the same old result. It's not as easy to take in new tools and techniques and apply them to your life. But when you do, you create so much greater success. So I'm so excited that you're here for that. So I didn't learn what I do in college. I didn't get a degree in neuroscience. I wish that's how I learned it. But most of you know I learned it on the fateful day of August 10th of 2013. I was standing on a mountain ledge with my husband. We had been hiking and camping with friends and family. And I decided to jump off this ledge, and it didn't seem like it was that far, and I thought it would be fine. Truth be told, I even had him climb down first so he could get a picture for social media of me jumping. Yes, I did. Here's the bad news. First piece of bad news, he missed the picture. Second piece of bad news, when I landed, I heard a crunch in my back and I couldn't move. And he tried to get me up. Our friends tried to get me up. They couldn't. When they couldn't, they called 911, and 911 sent in a ground crew. And it took them about 45 minutes to hike into me. And when they did, this is a true story, there were literally vultures circling me because of the sounds I was making. I did feel like I was dying. And when the rescue workers tried to get me up, they couldn't. And so they called Life Flight. And so Life Flight came and zipped me up to a hovering helicopter and took me to the hospital. And the next thing I remember is being told that I had broken my back. It was hard to even comprehend, because if you could imagine, I had this busy real estate business. I had 4 little kids. I was a leader at my church. I was so involved in my community. My schedule was just overflowing. And now my back is broken, and they're telling me, like, you can't move. What? I had some thinking time. I had a lot of thinking time and a lot of crying time, which I did, because I really had to take a hard look at my life. And like Malvina talked about, ask some hard questions, which is, how come I'm a millionaire and how come I'm not happy? What's my problem? What is going on? And I didn't know the answer, and I'd been trying to change, and I'd been saying positive affirmations in the mirror for 20 years. I'd been saying, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm terrific. And the truth was, I wasn't happy and I wasn't healthy. I had a history of health challenges and I wasn't terrific. I was just financially successful. And I had the things in my life that I thought I wanted to be happy. I married my high school sweetheart. We had 4 beautiful kids. Our life looked like what everybody wants. But something was missing and I didn't know what it was. And even I'm a Jesus lover. I even had Jesus, but something was still missing and I couldn't figure out what it was. And so I prayed really hard, and thankfully God sent me the answer. And I'm going to share those answers with you today that not only helped me heal my back, my broken back, but also helped me get off my pain pill addiction, helped me heal my marriage, helped me get rid of my crazy bad temper that I had since I was a little kid. It's gone. Helped me love myself, helped me to be happy, helped me change everything about my life. There was just this one little secret. And I learned the secret from a man named Dr. Warren Jacobs. He's a medical doctor. And when I met this medical doctor, he told me that I could heal myself with my mind. I hadn't even been able to sit in a chair for 3 years after breaking my back. I've got major surgery, rods, screws, synthetic disc. I had tried all types of Eastern and Western medicine, and nothing would work for me. And this doctor was telling me that I could heal myself with my mind. I didn't believe him. That sounds crazy, but I was desperate. And so I tried it, and it worked. Not only could I sit in a chair, I could do handstands and back bends, and I have pictures to prove it. Now, here's the funny thing. After that happened, and I went back to him and I told him, thank you, I really owe you my life. And can you help me with all my other problems? Which he did. He helped me heal my marriage. He helped me get rid of that crazy bad temper. He helped me find a new career that I loved. He helped me be happy. He helped me with so many things. And the thing that I think is really cute is the one question I get asked the most after all the talks I do around everywhere in the world I go, the one question people ask me, do you want to know what it is? Are you still married to the same guy? That's the one question. And I say, yeah, remember my talk? I said he helped me fix everything. Yes, everything. Even he helped me be happy in the marriage that I was unhappy in for 20 years. Yeah, how did he do that? With the power of the mind. So I'm going to teach you right now how to tap into this power and use the same power and apply it into your life so that you can change anything you want. This power is already within you. You just don't know how to tap into it. And so I'm going to share it with you now. So the first thing we're going to talk about, it's called the 17-second rule. This is about your conscious mind. So the 17-second rule goes like this. A thought is an electrical signal in your brain for 17 seconds. That's all it is, an electrical signal. But when it goes on for more than 17 seconds, it becomes a chemical reaction within your body. So you start to feel equal to the way you're thinking. When you feel the way you're thinking, it attracts like stories to your mind so you can prove to yourself why what you're thinking and feeling is true. This becomes a feedback loop. You're buying into your own story. You're believing your own narration. Of course you are, because you're thinking it and you're feeling it, and you have all these stories to back it up. Well, when this goes on for more than 68 seconds, just over a minute, it changes your energy field. Now, if you don't know about your energy field, it's something that scientists can now measure. And we all have an energy field, and depending on our energy field, it depends on what we attract and what we manifest in our life. So the higher our energy field, the better our life. The happier we feel automatically, the more joy we feel, the more peace we feel, the more abundance we have. The lower our energy field, the more we feel anxious or depressed or worried or fearful, and we don't manifest what we want. So it all starts with 17 seconds. But here's the problem. The problem is psychologists say we have 50 to 80,000 thoughts per day. 80% of those negative, 90% a repeat of yesterday. So if you can imagine, your mind is sending you, let's play a ping pong game, a little ping pong ball of a thought, a negative thought, and you hit it back. Nope, not going there, not going to think that. Well, guess what? Sends you another one, you hit it back. And it sends you another one and you hit it back. And it sends you another one and you hit it back. So if the only thing you knew was a 17-second rule, it's good, but you'll be exhausted by the end of the day because your mind keeps sending these negative things and you keep saying, stop it, stop it, stop it. And then the next day it does the same thing. So here's where the 3 seconds of the mind come in. The first secret is that you actually have 3 minds. And if you've ever told me, or if you've ever heard me say that you have 2 minds, it's because I didn't have time to explain the third one. All right. You have 3 minds. The conscious mind, which is the goal-setting mind. The subconscious mind, which is your programmed mind. It's the mind that controls how you think and feel and act and react, and it controls what you create in your life. It's 1,000,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind. And your superconscious mind is your spirit, your soul, this inner wisdom and knowing of who you are and why you're here and what is your purpose and what you're supposed to do with this life. When all these minds are in alignment, that's balance, that's peace, that's joy, that's happiness. You know why you're here. You have your goals, you're consciously working toward them, and you're programming your subconscious mind to support the whole thing. Right now, the problem is we have these 3 minds and they're going in different directions. And it makes life feel like a tug of war, right? And it literally can cause sickness. It can cause autoimmune. You're attacking yourself. Why? Because I'm going here. No, I'm going there. No, I'm getting pulled this way. No, they want me to do this, right? Like, you need to get centered and settled in who you are and how you are and why you are, these 3 minds. So the second secret is that the subconscious mind was programmed. So this mind that's a million times more powerful than the conscious mind, it was programmed from when you were literally in your mother's womb till you were about 8 years old. Everything you experienced, and before you were born, what your mother experienced became part of your DNA, your programming, your thought process, your belief system. So the reason I wasn't happy, even though I had all the things, was because my subconscious mind had these limiting negative beliefs. And they wouldn't let me enjoy the joy that was already in my life. I was like, I have everything. Where's the joy? I was fighting my subconscious, and my subconscious is a million times more powerful. So guess what? It would win every time. Sure, once in a while I'd be happy, right? I'd get the big win, something exciting, but my default was unhappy. And so I had to change that subconscious. So the third secret is that you can change your subconscious mind. It's programmable. Just like a computer, you can reprogram a computer. Well, you can reprogram your mind. So would you like to know how to do it? Okay, good. Let's do it. So it's actually super simple. Don't discount how simple it is, but you have to do it every day. Why is that? Because we have 50 to 80,000 thoughts a day. It's a continual process. It's like exercise, right? If you want to get in shape, you have to exercise every day or close to every day. If you want to get in shape, you have to eat right every day or real close to every day, right? What happens when you get there? I'm fit. Now bring on the hamburgers and the French fries and the milkshakes and the donuts and no more exercise. No. You have to keep exercising and you have to keep eating healthy if you want to stay healthy and fit, right? Your mind is the same way. You have to keep working on it. But I'm going to teach you an exercise that takes less than 5 minutes that you can do every single day to keep your mind in shape. Are you ready for it? All right, perfect. It's super simple. You're going to cross your arms and set them on your shoulders like this, or you can keep them crossed and set them in your lap, whatever's more comfortable for you, okay? This brain exercise, you're going to be doing this while you're saying a positive affirmation. So you're going to take one of your goals and you're going to write it like it already exists. So maybe you want to be a millionaire and you're going to say, it's so easy for me to be a millionaire. You're saying that while your hands are like this and your eyes are closed. Don't close them yet, okay? So you're just holding here, saying your goal over and over again for 1 minute, okay? And when you start to say it, your mind is going to be like, not so sure it's so easy for you to be a millionaire, right? The limiting beliefs are going to come up and you're just going to let them come up and you're just going to keep saying it, okay? When your arms are crossed, it opens a part of your brain called the corpus callosum. When that part of your brain is open, you can build a new pathway, a new belief system. It changes your brain. It changes your subconscious belief. It changes your cellular response. When you're done with your arms like this for a minute, you're going to uncross them and recross them so the other arm is on top. And you're going to keep saying the goal. And remember, you have to say it like you already have it. I love being 20 pounds lighter. It's so fun. Whatever the goal is, say it like you've already done it. Okay? And then when you're done saying your goal, it's going to be the same goal each time for the four different motions. You're going to tap your fingers together like this. And you're repeating your goal. So all these things are rewiring the brain, and also your eyes are going to be closed. So you're slowing your brain down into a programmable state. Okay. And then for the last minute, you're going to hold your fingertips together. Okay. So let me repeat that. You pick a goal, you write it like it already exists. Then you do the brain exercise, crossing, crossing, tapping, holding. So 4 steps. And then third step, take action. What can I do to be a millionaire? sit here and wait for it to happen, go buy a lottery ticket. Probably neither of those are the best way. What action can I take? What can I do? How can I grow my business? How can I build my business? What can I offer that I can create that if that's what you want to create? I just say that because I know there's a lot of business owners here that would be happy to be at that place, because 6 figures is no longer what it used to be. Right? Okay. So write the goal like it already exists, do the brain exercise, take action. Now I've created 18 brain exercises that repattern the brain in different ways. So today I just taught you one of them. Remember, crossing, tapping, holding, 1 minute each while saying your goal with your eyes closed. When we're done here today, you're going to get a download of another one of my 18 brain exercises so you can repattern your brain for your goals in another way. Okay? It's simple, it's powerful, it's effective. Our clients report on average over 50% improvement in their goal from doing one brain exercise 1 week after they do it. 50%, with over 1,000 clients reporting. That's what happens when you tap into the power of your subconscious mind. So remember, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So clarify what you want, program your mind for success, and take action. You can achieve anything with the power of your mind. All right, that's the end of what I have to say for now. But before I turn it back to Malvina, I want to share a quick story with you. As y'all know, I'm a Jesus lover, and I love listening to scripture study podcasts. Why? Because when I read scripture, I don't get as much out of it as when somebody tells me all the golden nuggets they found and how to apply them to my life. And so I'm obsessed with them. I listen to so many of them. So I was listening to one this week, and the guy, when he finished his podcast, he said, just so you know, I don't sell anything. I'm just doing this out of my love for this work. I'm doing this to help you. I'm just here for you. I hope you got so much out of this class. And that's it. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I'm listening to another scripture study podcast, and they say, we hope you love this class today. And here's what we have for you to help you with your study at home. We have these inserts that you can put in every page of your scripture that gives you a little summary of what's in that page. We have this flip chart that you can set on your desk that has the scripture reading for the day and an important question to ask of how to apply it to your life. We have this journal of more questions to answer for each chapter of each book of scripture that really help you see God's hand in your life. We have these posters for your refrigerator so that every week there's a scripture and a theme and a topic and something good to focus on with your family. And you can buy these things at this bookstore or online. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want all of those things. And I went to buy them and they were sold out. They were sold out. Why? Because people wanted more. So I went to the bookstore, I got part of them, I got some of it on back order. I love these tools. I'm having so much fun with them. But it just helped me realize that when we offer something to people, offer to support them, we're not selling them, we're supporting them on their growth, on their journey. So today, Malvina and I are going to offer you something to support you, not because we want to sell you something, but because we want to support you on your journey. Because I don't know about you, but what happens for me is when I hear these amazing things and I take notes and I decide I'm going to do my brain exercise every day, a lot of times it just doesn't happen. And I want it to happen. It's the same reason why I hire a personal trainer, why I hire a piano teacher, and why I hire different people because they make me practice. They make me do my push-ups. They make me be accountable. And I should just pay myself and be my own taskmaster, but it doesn't work like that. So I'm excited for what we have to offer you because it's a smoking hot deal, first off. And we want to support you in your journey of clarity and transformation this year. So Malvina, I'm going to pass you the baton and let you share with them what we have to support them.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Can we get a round of applause for Jenny? Wasn't that awesome? I love that. I mean, I love affirmation. Who loves affirmations, right? So now, boom, boom, boom. So easy. Can't wait to put it into practice. Amazing. And Jenny, you said this was one of 17 tools or one of how many?
18.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah.
There is more. So do we have your permission to share what we put together for you? Yes? Can I get a few nods? Okay, awesome. And Jenny, you're gonna share your screen with a
Oh,
landing page,
thanks
or
for
am I doing
reminding me. Yes, I am. Okay,
That's
here we
okay.
go.
And please stick around because we've got those two gifts for you if you stay till the end. The Vision Workbook, which is a comprehensive vision that I take you through and it covers full quadrants of your life so you can truly complete this process that we started. And then the second gift you're gonna get if you stay till the end, Jenny, what is it?
Malvina, let's see. I was just thinking about, I forgot to pull up my leap transformation when you asked me that question. So the other thing they get is, what is it, Malvina? I forgot.
Oh
What am
my
I
gosh.
giving them? The second brain exercise. That's
Yes.
it.
That's
Sorry,
right.
guys.
That's right. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay, so let's do this. We are so excited because we're calling it Winning in 2024 Power Bundle. I mean, who here has already worked with Jenny or with myself? Raise your hand, right? And if you've gotten results with even one of us, imagine if you get two of us, the best of two worlds, right? So you just got a little glimpse of what can happen. I help you get to know yourself and who you are so you can create aligned vision for your life so you can be clear on your life purpose and you really step into that CEO energy for yourself and be the powerful creator of your life. And then with Jenny's tools, you've got the full enchilada and you've got access to all the mindset tools to help you fulfill that vision. So this is a 6-month container because we believe in support that's based on structure, accountability, and a proven framework. And we know, we've heard you want to continue the momentum. So we thought that 6 months is a powerful amount of time that once you get into that 6 months time frame, you will have no other choice but to be fully unleashed in your results. And I also believe that I don't want you to be codependent on me. I want to teach you the framework, and so does Jenny, and give you the tools to equip you with those for life. So you can run with those and do the vision exercises and brain exercises for yourself, by yourself, moving forward. So Jenny, let's walk them through this.
Awesome. You know, I just want to talk about this year, and really we want to help you get a head start. We're on the 18th of January. So you have 11 and a half months left to get to where you want to go. So if you're still at the starting line, we want to help you get off the starting line. We want to help you kick off into this new year. But we want to support you every day in this new year. We want to help support your vision and your belief and clearing your blocks and getting you to where you want to go. That's what coaches are for, right? They're really to help you get to the end game. And so I want you to think about your year and the amazing things it can be. We really, like Malvina said, we're creators. And what are we going to create this year? And what are you going to create if you've got Malvina and I on your team helping you create it? We're excited for that.
That's right. So if you're asking yourself, is this bundle for me? Well, this bundle is for those of you, if you've set your goals in the past and then you kind of saw them fade away, certain goals manifested and others just kept being pushed to the next year. Or if your dreams, the list, you have a so-called bucket list and it's not getting any shorter, then this is definitely for you. Also, if you feel like your efforts are scattered, like they're lacking direction, and maybe you know yourself to be an action taker, to be committed, and somehow lack of that clear direction is holding you back. Or if you've tried to quiet that negative self-talk that's showing up, that imposter syndrome, or that fear that's showing up anytime you take those bolder steps, but it is as loud as it can get, and you know that you need support, you need community that will keep you accountable, but also keep you reminding of the tools that you have so you can actually use them and practice together, then this is for you. And if the thought of another year just simply slipping by without real progress fills you with anxiety, then we've got you covered. So if you're seeking clear, structured path with support and accountability to realize your dreams and to really make an impact in the world, we're not just talking about being able to buy a nicer car and a boat. Sure, those are important things. We'll get you there too. But truly fulfill your purpose. Feel fulfilled every day when you start your day. Have different quality relationships with people in your community, with your mother-in-law, I mean, with everyone, you know, and truly start a next phase of your life. Redesign your life on your own terms and be that powerful CEO of your life that's making an impact every single day in other people's lives, where you're making every day count, not just for yourself, but for those in your community, in your family. So what's inside the power bundle? So if you said, yes, this is me, if you're a visionary, if you stand for impact, wealth, and freedom, and authentic life, then this is for you. So what are you going to get? What are we going to get, Jenny?
All right, perfect. So first, I'm going to cover what I have in the Power Bundle. So you get 6 months of mind mastery with me. So it includes 2 power-packed tools that are going to transform your 2024. So the first one is 6 months of live Zoom brain training with me. It happens every single week. Plus, you're going to get the recordings so that you can train your brain. Remember what I said, 50 to 80,000 thoughts a day? Train your brain and train your brain and train your brain to support your success. We're going to be meeting every Tuesday at 12 o'clock Pacific time, and you'll want to put it on your calendar for 6 months. We're going to be working on all your goals, whether they're financial goals, whether they're health goals, whether they're wellness goals, whether they're relationship goals, or something I didn't mention. You bring your goals to the session. You keep them private. It's not group therapy by any means. It's group exercise for the mind. You bring your goals, and I take you through the process of retraining your brain. And we get to do it every week, starting on Tuesday for the next 6 months. The second thing, Malvina, is something that I am so excited about. It is my wellness portal. And because of time, I'm not going to show it today, but it is a gamified neuroscience-based portal. It's basically like playing a game. In connection with having a session with me, you clarify what you want, you do a brain exercise, and you take action. And it's in this fun portal that's interactive. And you know how good it is, Malvina? It's so good that I use it every day myself. And here's the funny thing, why do I use it myself? Because I made it. I mean, I could just do the work for myself because it's more fun to do it in the portal than it is to just do it myself. It's more gamified. It's really fun. And it really guides you to where you need to go. And when I'm just doing the work for myself as a facilitator and as a client, sometimes I steer in a different direction than where I really should go. And the portal takes me really to, here's the root of the problem. Let's transform this and help you achieve. So what that means is there is never a feeling you should feel or a thought you should think or any negative thing happening in your life that you can't change that minute. How do you change it? You log in to the portal and it'll ask you, do you want to feel different? Do you want to solve a problem? Do you want to achieve a goal? Do you want to work on personal growth? You can change it on demand immediately. So I'm so excited for this portal because really it's like working with me. You'll see me, I'm there. There's video recordings. It's interactive, it's fun. So typically the regular price, if you just want to buy this from me, is $7,500. Today it's not, but that is what I have to offer you for the next 6 months in conjunction with Malvina. Malvina, show them what you've got to offer.
Ooh, this is so exciting. I tried Jenny's portal and it is like neuroscience coach on steroids. It was so fun and it was just remarkable. It was so easy, so quick. And, you know, I'm a business owner. So many of you are leaders, have a fast-paced life. It really works and it's quick and easy. I love it. So from me, what are you gonna get from me? I have the signature program called She Rises Inner Mastery Academy. And it is typically a 3-month journey, but you actually get access to it for 6 months. So you get to really ground and integrate the work. And what it is, you know, the best way to explain it, have you ever, do you know Michelangelo? He was a famous sculptor and he sculpted those beautiful sculptures of angels out of heavy stone. And everyone asked him, Master, how do you sculpt those beautiful angels? They look so effortlessly and delicate, but it's from heavy stone. And he said, oh, that's easy. I just chip away what's not angelic. So working with me and working in this program is just like that. I help you find a path back to yourself and I help you chip away what's not you, all those layers that were just piled upon you so you can discover your true life purpose, your soul's calling, and also your personal brand, because I also love working with coaches and leaders who already have their purpose and mission, but they really want to take their visibility to the next level. So this is really about identity, reinvention, self-discovery, and creating a path forward where you become unstoppable and you get to make a difference in a world that you were born to make. So all of that is part of the journey. You would be meeting with Jenny on Tuesdays, with me on Fridays. So we literally have you covered the beginning of the week, the end of the week. And those are also group calls. They take place at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time. We actually have the first call kicking off in this cohort tomorrow. So therefore, you could get yourself enrolled today and be on that call. And if you miss the first call, that's okay, because you've got all the calls recorded. There will be plenty of workbooks and exercises to help you really deepen this work. And you're going to be in a group of other women that stand for the same thing. So this one is exclusive for women, just to be clear, to put it out there. And yes, and we are starting strong tomorrow. Scale your revenue, scale your impact, break through the self-imposed image, because I believe that the sky is not the limit. Your vision is. So we will work on creating that powerful vision, and we're going to do it in an aligned way, because you're going to know yourself on a deeper level, your core values, what you stand for, and your gifts and talents and your superpowers. So then you can monetize them, you can bring them to your communities, to your clients in a marketable way as well, in your profession, whatever it looks like, and do it in a way that creates work-life balance as well, because we're getting off the hustle train.
I love that. Thanks, Malvina. So excited for this power bundle. So if you combine the value of both of our programs, that's a $15,000 value. And you're not going to be paying that today, as we mentioned. But first, we're going to tell you about a couple bonuses that we're adding to this offer. So for me, I'm going to give you a free upgrade in the LEAP portal. So how the portal works is when you first purchase the portal, the only thing you can work on is changing your beliefs. That's all it will let you do. But when you earn 3,000 coins in the portal, it'll let you upgrade so you can now clear hidden subconscious blocks. So they're both so powerful because sometimes we can't achieve because we don't believe, and sometimes we can't achieve because we have a block to it and we don't even know what the block is. So how do we clear the block when we don't even know what it is? Well, the portal can help you find and clear the block so you can get to your success even faster. So I had my programmers set it up so that when you purchase today, it'll add on the upgrade immediately. You don't have to wait until you earn 3,000 coins in the portal. You can immediately start clearing hidden blocks. The second thing, the second bonus for me is you're going to get my Science of Money workbook. So this workbook helps you clarify conscious, subconscious, and superconscious goals with money, understanding with money, clearing blocks with money. So these two bonuses for me are $1,000 value. Malvina, what's your bonus?
Woohoo! I mean, this is a day where we just keep on giving, right? So the bonus from me is, as I mentioned, there's a vision workbook that I created. But if you want to take this to the next level and really create a powerful vision for not just a year, for your life, you get immediate access to my Vision Intensive. That is a 2-hour workshop. And you can jumpstart your journey towards success and a winning year immediately. So it comes with the Vision Workbook with that's fillable, with a 2-hour intensive and a private session with me, and I give you a script of how to actually write your vision in such a way that is based in those neuroscience practices that Jenny was talking about. So you're literally, the way you write the vision already programs your mind to achieve it, uses that subconscious mind and superconscious mind in a process. And so you are equipped and getting yourself off the ground using all three minds, conscious, subconscious, and superconscious. So this is really potent. And again, I always say that the sky is not the limit. Your vision is. If you don't know how to set vision for yourself, then you're creating literally a glass ceiling for yourself. How often do we hear about, women and glass ceiling? But the truth is that if we can't expand our imagination, dream bigger, dare to ask for more of the universe, of ourselves, we can only get what we ask for. In life, we get what we ask for. So this is the profound framework that will get you to ask for more, and not just more, what's aligned with you, what you've been destined to step into. And immediate access the moment you enroll.
I love that, Malvina. And, I'm feeling a little jealous right now because you offered them a private session, and I didn't do that because, I don't know, maybe I'm a little more stingy.
You're not.
So here's the thing. I will offer the first 3 people who buy our offer today a free private session with me. I will do it. I will throw it in just for the first 3. Now, I don't normally do private sessions individually. I sell packages, right? But if you somehow got me to do a private session for you, it's $497. So that's another $497 value that I'm throwing in for the first 3 because, we love action takers. we know the early bird gets the worm. So if you jump in today as one of the first three, you'll get that session with me so that I can help you with one of my specialties, which is muscle testing, which is a way to see what your blocks are and to know what you need to work on and guide you through the process. I'll be excited to do that.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, hello, Jenny. That's so exciting. So we've got $17,500 value right now. And I love that you brought the muscle testing to the fold because it is such a powerful practice that, I was drawn to you when I heard about your skill set with that. Another thing I want to mention in She Rises, one of the things you also get once you're in that program, that comes with one personal session as well. And oftentimes my clients will use it for a trauma healing session because one of the things I do is also I'm equipped as a trauma healer and a quantum coach. So if there are some wounds of the past that you haven't healed emotionally and you really want to make peace with that, that's what I'm really good at, because I know that I see women who are just superb, so exceptional, and they should be making bigger money, bigger impact. They should be more visible. And my mission is to help you with the tools that I have to get rid of the things that are standing in a way, very much like Jenny. And that, I believe, oftentimes what stops us is our low sense of self-love and self-worth, right? Who's with me? Have you felt that? That you're like, why is the imposter syndrome showing up? Why is self-doubt showing up? Oftentimes that's where it starts, it originates. So between muscle testing and trauma healing, Jenny, I don't even know if there's anything else we could possibly give them. Like, these two are such super powerful tools that I know that my clients get quantum leaps after those. In fact, we wanted to share some testimonials to show you what's possible.
Absolutely. I'm going to stop my screen share just for a minute. Do we have the link in the chat? Because some of you guys might be itching to buy this and you're like, well, give me the link, give me the link, give me the link. So I'm going to put it in the chat right now in case it's not already there. There it is. So you can jump in and buy. And I have a client on this call actually that's going to share a live testimonial. She sent me one via text this morning, and I'm like, hey, do you want to share that live on the call today since I know you're coming? So Leith is a sweet gal and successful businesswoman and dear client, and she's been having some amazing results. And I asked her if she could just share really quick, because I know we're 6 minutes over, real quick about what she thinks about the Tuesday sessions that we have and also about the LEAP portal. So Leith, would you mind sharing real quick?
Yeah. Hi, guys. So briefly, there's so much to share, but the Tuesday group, phenomenal. It's super simple and deep all at the same time. Incredibly healing, life-giving, life-changing. And though Jenny takes us really what I consider to be deep, it's not exhausting work. So you walk away with healing and you're not exhausted. I've done a lot of trauma work in my life and leave usually feeling exhausted. So you don't feel like that here. And she maximizes the time so much that we can get so many things done in a little short amount of time. So I never want to miss my Tuesday group. And if I have to miss it, I definitely watch the replay. In regards to LEAP, it's fun, it's interactive, it's also super simple, it's not stressful. Sometimes logging into portals and things can be, this is very simple. And I feel empowered to take my own healing into my own hands and have support at the same time. And so, you know how sometimes when you're in the middle of something, when you're working out your trauma or how you would rather feel, it can be scary when you feel like you're alone in it. And so with the LEAP portal, I'm never, ever alone. If Jenny's not available, if I don't have a session with her scheduled, I just log into LEAP. And now I just do it every day because it's good for me. So, and we'll just put a little side note in that my husband also just started working with Jenny and using the portal. And in less than 2 weeks, we had the sweetest weekend of our 30-year marriage that I can remember last weekend. So cheers. Thanks.
Aw, thanks, Lee. That is so awesome. I love that. And I remember when your husband got on the phone with me, he's like, whatever you're doing with my wife, it's working. Let's do that to me too.
Ah,
Like, that's a great testimonial. So thank you, Lee. It's so fun working with you and your husband, and I appreciate you. Awesome. All right, I'm going to share my screen because Malvina has an awesome testimonial that I wanted to pull up, and then we'll let you out of here. Thanks for hanging on with us. It's hard to stop. We want to share so much with you all. All right, let me hit the
yes,
right button.
party doesn't have to end.
That's true. We're happy to
don't
stay
see-
for a few minutes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
don't see everyone, but if any of my clients are on a call and wanna come on video and share, it's your chance to be brave.
Perfect. All right. Do you want me to hit play on this first?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
there you go.
let's do it. And let me know that you can hear it.
You are like this earth angel being that I couldn't access parts of me without your reminder and your gifts and skills and abilities to pull things out of me.
That's, I think, the beauty of a true coach, especially somebody like yourself who's coming from a very informed and scientific background of proven results.
Malvina is loving, kind, and gentle. But somehow in there, delicate gloved hand, she is tenacious and she will push you.
I actually feel like I'm walking away with tangible action steps that I can take and actually start implementing into my life.
I'm just showing up in my life consistently. I don't feel confused. I don't feel overwhelmed. And I know this is all because of the work that I've been doing with Malvina.
It's just genuinely an overall, it's not random. It's really what the process and obviously changes.
Yeah, I love that. That's powerful. Awesome. All right. So I wanted to make sure that you guys know that we do have payment plans available. Let me get to the right button here. So just go to the one of the green sign up now buttons. And when you click it, it'll show you that you can either full pay for the program or you can do a payment option. So whatever you prefer, you just put in your information over here. There's no promo code because we're already giving you like more than 50% off. You put in your card number, place order, and you're in. You'll immediately get emails for both of our programs, all of the details. I'll send you a separate email with that little bonus I just made up on the fly during this presentation of private sessions for the first 3 people that join. And we can't wait to get started. Malvina's class is tomorrow. Mine starts on Tuesday. And let us help you achieve your 2024 goals.
Yes. And I think Claire said that she would want to share what she got out of the program.
Awesome. Let's hear it.
Yes. Does Claire, is she
Can you
able to
hear
unmute?
Yeah, there you are. We hear you.
Yeah, I'm completely unprepared, but I just can tell you that, I mean, I've considered myself a successful, driven, happy person, and Malvina has just broken down these walls and showed me how to get to the next level. We've been working together for what, 4 months now, Malvina. Changed my relationship with my mother, everyone. I mean, I cannot tell you what that means in my life. And, you know, just these things that I didn't realize were holding me back. Wow. I mean, I cannot tell you. It's just sign up. That's all I can say. It's game changing. And she really is amazing and such a fantastic support system too.
Thanks, Claire. That was
Thank you,
powerful.
Claire.
Yeah. Changing your relationship with your mother when you're a grown-up, you would think that's impossible because you already had all this history, right? But you can change it. So good
And that
work.
wasn't even why I started working with her, but
It was a side
very
benefit.
lovely side effect.
So awesome. Happy to hear that. All right.
Claire is what I call a quantum peak performer. She
Yeah.
is just going after her vision and it's this kind of women that are in my programs, because I am so blessed. One day I said what I want to manifest, what's in my vision. And you know what? That's why I know that everyone who's going to be in the She Rises Academy is heart-centered, visionary, purpose-driven, women who value life fulfillment, purpose, and they really want to live authentic life. It's not just about more business skills. We've all done that, been there, right? We've got the credentials. But now how do we turn around and live on purpose, feeling good about ourselves and where we are, and making a difference in the world? That's what it's all about.
Awesome.
So,
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks everyone for being here today. It's been our pleasure to share our success secrets with you for 2024. And we hope to get to work with you for the next 6 months. And we're wishing you all the best. Thanks for being here. If you have any other questions and you want to stay on, feel free. Otherwise, we're going to sign out and stop the recording.
yes, we're going to stay for a few questions. If anyone has questions, I know there was a hand raised earlier. I don't know if this person is still here. Okay.
All right, so we say goodbye to most people, and then we remembered we forgot to give our 2 freebies at the end. So we're back with a few people left on the call. Thanks for those who hung in. And here's our freebies. So Malvina, share what you've got for everybody who stuck around to the very end.
Yes, so I've got the free gift Life Vision Workbook, so you can take yourself through the complete Life Vision process, covering 4 quadrants of life, asking yourself those insightful questions, taking inventory of last year, and really creating a powerful vision that's aligned with your heart and soul and spirit, in addition to your mind for this next year. So just scan this QR code, and then you will have a fillable, downloadable workbook.
Awesome. And for me, I'm going to give you a download of my second brain exercise. So the thing that's different about this brain exercise is, first, it clarifies your goal to your subconscious mind. Some of the times the problem of not achieving a goal is because our subconscious doesn't even understand what the goal is. Our conscious mind does, but our subconscious speaks in sensory language. So this process slows your brain down into a theta state after it opens that brain bridge, and it helps you clarify, what does this goal look like and feel like and sound like? And then it does different body postures that change your energy field to put you in the energy to achieve and receive the goal. So you'll want to scan that QR code to get that download. And I'll also put it in the chat because there's a link to it as well. So let me just type it real quick. I'm going to mute while I type.
Perfect. And then we have the winning in 2024, your momentum power bundle. And you can scan this QR code to gain access to the smoking hot deal, $17,500 worth of value for only $7,500 yours, and you can start right away with the Vision Intensive, access to that, with the access to Jenny's incredible second exercise, brain exercise. And tomorrow, Friday, is the kickoff call for She Rises. If you want to be in this program, you can start right away, and we'll be hanging out with you on Tuesdays and Fridays. Let's do this.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.